Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Wyoming Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The big fullback's got it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now a carry here for the fullback. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's a carry for the fullback. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle, but first down. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Bringing pressure on the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can respond to it this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Ball handed off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Wyoming has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Nowhere to run up the middle. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. It's QB sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. This is the 6th play on the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. They'll run the option. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. They feed the fullback this time. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the tailback's got it again. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. You give it to the big fullback here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the route is on. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Oh, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Quarterback keeps the football. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Wyoming. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. The attempt is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.